If you've never heard the phrase stay ready so you don't have to get ready, you might have to stick around for this video. It simply means do not let opportunities meet you unprepared. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Judithphil's channel. If this is your first time here, hi, you're very welcome. Please don't make it your last. Hit the subscribe button below, and when you hit the subscribe button you will see a notification bell. Please hit it so you're notified when I upload my videos. If you're a returning subscriber, you already know how it is. Thank you so much. I love you. Today we're jumping straight into business, getting right into it. Okay, so I know I look serious. I'm about to discuss something serious. Besides that, I'm having a little bit of eye pressure, so I have to keep my glasses on because it makes the pain more bearable. Okay, so today we're going to talk about something very important. This is 2024. We want to become the best version of ourselves. We want to become a softer version. We want to grow. We want to glow. We want to do well. Everybody is busting with hopes. Everybody's crazy with their dreams, you know, their ambitions that will come to fruition. Okay, it will definitely come to fruition. This is that year. This is going to be our best year yet. So if we want 2024 to be all these things that we hope and we dream of, then we have to do some things, okay, that we didn't do in 2023. And if we did, we have to do them better. Okay, so the first one I'm going to say is prioritize. It's not a new word. It's not something you don't hear. You often hear prioritize. So this year we're not going to be giving things that are less important more time. We're not going to be giving great importance to things that are less important. We're not going to be doing that. So in 2024 we're going to prioritize, be it our relationship with God, you know, over our ambitions, because as a believer God should come even before my ambitions. And sometimes when I see that I'm sleeping, when I see that I'm prioritizing my ambition over God, I go back to my place of prayer and I say, I'm doing it again. God, please help me. Like, God gives you direction. He gives you discernment. He makes you different. Like, it's just him. You can't say, oh, you're a child of God, you're an adopted son of God, and you're not great at everything you do, you're not excellent. There's that light is not there, that sparkle, that shine, that it just doesn't make sense. Okay, so over my ambitions I say I choose God, and you know, he makes it greater than it is. And for people who, you know, you have to prioritize your ambition over the enjoyment that you can do now. Let me put it that way. Prioritizing doesn't just have to do with one thing. It's so many things. Prioritizing relationships, prioritizing friends. You know, there are some people who you know don't have your best interests at heart. They don't love you as much, or it's just a toxic space to be in. You know, they don't really like you, or they don't like you at all, but because you're benefiting something from them, or you want to feel among. The worst case scenario is that you're not even benefiting anything from them. Most of the time is a 70-30 relationship, because I'm being generous. Most of the time it's actually an 80-20, you giving 80% and the other party giving 20%. You're pouring into them and they're not pouring anything into you. You're not getting value from them, nothing. But because you want to feel among, or because I don't know, you just stay there because you don't think you're sufficient enough, you don't believe in who you are, like you don't trust in who you are, you stay in such situations. You're not going to be doing that in 2024. We're dropping that in 2023. You need to hear me loud and clear. Like, you can't do that to yourself. Like, you have to glow. Okay, you have to grow. You have to live that, to just become better, to enter into your full potential. Okay, it's vice versa. If people see, oh, I'm not getting value from this relationship, I don't see what this friendship, I don't know why I'm saying relationship, I'm not getting value from this friendship, I don't know what this person is adding to me. Like, this is not adding anything to me. It can be emotional, it can be financial, it can be in whatever way possible. You just see this person, you learn from this person, and it helps you grow, it helps you get better. You share your dreams with this person doesn't laugh, this person doesn't say, oh, your dream is so big, are you a joke, when will you get there? Like, you don't have people who poison your mind, you have people who uplift you, you have people say, Judith, you can do anything and everything. Oh, Judith, that sounds great, you should do it. I think you'll be great at it. Like, it's different when, you know, people are just you are just catching jokes and people are laughing. And sometimes even that laugh that is a joke can actually hurt the person. So you should just be very careful, but you know that, oh, this person really loves you, this person really thinks greatly of you. You can't push them to the side and bring people who don't think of you like that, people who don't care about you, and say, oh, this is my entire world. Like, no, you're not going to do that. Okay, there's no light at the end of this tunnel. This tunnel, they say, oh, there's light. You know, you and I both know that there's no light at the end of the tunnel. So keep that aside. Just keep that aside. Okay, we're not doing that this year. Prioritizing also has to do with your self-care, your well-being. You know, for some people, they say self-care is manicure and pedicure. For some people, it's spa dates. For some people, it's doing their hair or getting a new wig, if you can afford it. For some people, it's reading books. For some people, it's listening to podcasts. Like, whatever it is that you know will keep your mental on 100, do it. If you need to take a break, take a break. Let the break not be longer than the work you're doing. You're not going to say, oh, I'm going to go to class 2 days out of 5 days because I need a break. No, you're not going to do that. We're not doing that in 2024. Okay? So everything that you need to do to become better, you have to do it. At the beginning of this year, I texted my friend, asked her for some books, you know, because I want to read more this year. I want to think beyond. Like, I want to visualize things more. Like, I want to create those images in my mind of different places, of different countries, of different cities, experience the world from my room, from where I am. Okay, self-care can also be turning off your phone when need be. Self-care can be putting off your data because you don't want to be on your social media. Self-care can be deleting all your social media apps if need be. I think that's one thing I want to do more this year. I want to stay off social media more this year. Yes, I said it. I said it. I also want to journal more this year. I'm not someone who is into journaling. I do more of diaries, and I don't want to do diaries this year. I want to journal. Like, I actually want to journal. Shout out to my sister who is getting my first journal book. Thank you, Auntie Faye. Watch up until this point and you've not liked. Why? Leave a comment for me. Share your story. Share what you think. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Thank you, guys. The second one is plan. Have you ever heard the phrase stay ready so you don't have to get ready? Well, it's simply do not let opportunities meet you unprepared. Whatever it is you're doing, whatever stage you are at your life, don't just sit back, fold your arms and think that whatever you're looking for is going to come and knock on your door and say, oh, I'm here. Make sure that you put things in place. Make sure that you plan. I know life, you can plan your life and then it goes the other way. Yes, life is unpredictable. Things happen. But while you still have time, always try to plan. Know what you want to do for yourself. You're not confused. You're not like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't expect you to have your life figured out in your 20s. I don't have my life figured out. I don't have my life figured out. But it's important that you plan. Whatever stage you are, don't be idle. Make sure you're doing something, and don't just be busy doing nothing. Like, be busy doing things that actually add value to you. At every point in your life that you're doing something, as it needs to an end. Internet has made things so easy. You can learn how to cook, you can learn how to bake, you can learn how to do tech, learn so many things from YouTube. So why waste your time? You can't waste time. Like, there's no time to waste. Multitask, do what you have to do. At every opportunity, you're training yourself for what is to come, because you know that this is not where you want to end. This is not the end for you. Like, you see big things. I know a story of someone who was asked to bring his CV, and before that time he had been doing things. So when he brought his CV was full. Like, he was ready, he was over prepared. So it was so easy for them to say, oh, you're great, you're good at this, you have the job. Like, prior to that time, he did have the job of his dreams, but he was still working hard. You can't say, oh, I'm waiting for something, so if it doesn't come, I'm not doing any other thing. No, you're not going to do that. You're going to work towards your goals, directly or indirectly. Subconsciously, you're learning. I mean, the first time in 100 level, I went for an interview. It was a leadership interview in class fund, and that's Christian Law Students Fellowship of Nigeria. And when I got there, I sat down, and he said, oh, when you enter into an office, you're not supposed to sit, you're told to sit. This is how many years later, and it can never leave my head. Like, that's just one example. So you learn every day. These things will stick with you. These things will stay with you. These things, we're going to be the best versions of ourselves. We don't want anything to limit us. We're going to do exceptionally well. We're going to do excellently well. And I want you guys to come on this journey with me. Read books if you can. I have a good number of books that I got at the beginning of this year. So if you're interested, if you want a book, or if you want to see what I have, just send me a message and I'll reply you. Okay? So yes guys, thank you for watching to the end of this video. I hope you learned a thing or two. Let's keep dreaming, let's keep believing, and let's keep working hard. Until next time guys, bye.